This is just going to be a mess. It's going to be a jumbled mess type of video, but this is where I'm at right now. Hello everyone, hi, it's Marcia with Then and There. I decided to come on today to kind of share a little bit with what I've been doing. I am in the process of moving my art supplies and studio out of the basement and into a room upstairs. I have my own space finally that I get to use just for my arts and crafts. So I want to get back into doing that regularly. It will not be like it was before. I feel like my I don't want to say my style's changed, but I've just kind of settled into what I really like, and I know more about myself. It's been a learning process, and it's been a lot of fun, and I've really enjoyed everything that I've ever made. But I want to really zone in on what makes me happiest. I don't want to make anything that feels forced or isn't really my style. Just to, I don't know what the word is. Cameras and words. I think this is the first time I've done a face-to-face on the camera, which is also very new to me, especially with glasses, which I've only been wearing for a few, maybe 6 months now, full time. Anyways, my space is a jumbled mess because I'm in the process of organizing it. It's been a very long process because I only work on it a bit at a time, which is fine. I'm getting there, but I'm getting to the point where I want to stop organizing and cleaning and start creating, and that's why I'm making this video. This is my motivation. You guys are my motivation to finish the job before I get distracted and busy doing other things, because I won't. Otherwise, I'll just leave it a hot mess and carry on and act like it's fine. And because I know that's my personality, I've learned that I work better in chaos somehow than I do in neat, tidy, clean spaces. I don't know. It's just me, I guess. If I put things away, I forget about them. If they're in the open and I can see them, I'll use them. So it's really good to have this space because I can have more things out where I can see them, which is good. So I'm just rambling at this point. I'm gonna turn you guys around and kind of show you what I'm working with right now. Please don't judge too harshly. It is pretty bad, but that's the goal, is to make it better and neater. And it's not gonna be like this picture perfect studio. That's not me. It's gonna still be cluttered because I have too much stuff, A, and B, that's just my personality. I've come to accept that a while ago, especially when it comes to my art and creativity. Clutter is part of my inspiration somehow. Anyways, I'm gonna flip you guys around and show you the room in the state that it's in right now. Okay, I thought I would start just here. I'm just here by the door, the entry door. These are bags of just things I need to get rid of. I have some boxes here that I have for storage. There's little Saki. Hi, guy. That shouldn't be in there, huh? I'm eventually gonna make this into a cat bed for him. Put some stuff in it, around it, some fabric. Anyways, we have a stand here for storage. Pretty much everything's going to be storage. Fan, because I get hot often. And so everything is just kind of just stuffed somewhere right now. I'm still working out where I want to put my little shelves and drawers and things. I'm still working that out because I have this area, which is where I'm going to be sitting and actually working most of the time. I plan on setting up another work area over here, more for like the messy painting. I gotta find a different place for the printer so I don't get paint on it. So I'll do like my jelly printing, painting, inking, things like that. Coffee dyeing if I do any, which I probably will. I do like coffee dyed things. Anyways, I have drawers those I haven't wiped off yet. They're still dirty. I just have tubs and drawers and totes and things everywhere. So this is just gonna kind of show you the mess that I'm working with. I have this cart here that will probably stay right there because it'll be right on my right side when I'm working. And it has my tools and glues, and it also has art supplies. I have all of these bags here that has like, where am I at? I have colored pencils and markers and drawing pencils, gel pens, paint pens, things like that. I just kind of have them sorted by bags. These drawers here I need to go through and clear out the clutter that I don't need anymore. These drawers I'm gonna end up moving and reorganizing. The top is mostly just papers and things like cards and tags and things like that I use in my junk journals. The bottom is just kind of a clutter of mess. Over here is where I plan on setting up more of the paint and art type supplies, more so than the paper crafting supplies. So not that I want to separate them, but I want them to be organized in that way. And then this thing here, this is just rolls of wrapping paper, brown paper, as you can see, my cutting mats, and wallpapers. I have just a bunch of some canvases and old paintings that I've done in the past that I don't care for anymore. This thing here is going to be thrown away. It's an old shelf thing that I made ages ago out of an old cardboard box. This right here is going to be my sewing station. I used to always sew standing up, so I may try that again. If not, I can just easily move it over here to the table and sew. That way, this old lamp here needs cleaned up. It was my grandfather's, and I just really like it. I don't know if it even works. It used to. Well, obviously it used to, but I mean, since I've had it, it did work at one time. I have fabrics and stuff down here, sewing notions and things like that, as well as some other cluttered things. Most of my fabrics are over here in these tubs. This tub here is books, as well as this one down here is all books. Books that I've taken apart, taken pages out of, used covers of, and stuff like that. These here are fabric bundles that I created and never sold. A box of old art and art journals and things like that. This set of drawers here, I love this. My great uncle made this just out of, it's made out of old, can't really tell on that one. Let me see if I can find one. See, it's like old food boxes. This one is Stadelman, which I don't know what kind of food product that was. And then he just made fronts and he built a cabinet for them. And it even has where I can put labels on there, which I will eventually do, because I got a lot of things in there, like scissors, cards, some of them are maps, just old road maps. I have a couple of those, lots of maps, and those were already in there. Those were his, as well as the cards. I have one that's all postcards. That one's all postcards. Those are some tiny little journals that I made. I just have some decoration things up here. This is just an old stamp that the rubber has come off of it, but I just like the look of it. Railroad stake, old view glasses I lost the box of the viewfinders for these things here. I have a whole shoebox of those that I want to start using. The closet is going to be used just for clothes for my husband and I. So it'll eventually, once I get my stuff out of the way, we'll do that. But right now it's just a mess. So we have totes here. This one is trash. This one, I'm trying to remember. It's all yarn. This is a really old album. I showed it on my channel not long ago. Well, yes, it was. It was a couple of years ago. From 1899, I think it is. I don't remember. Anyways, and this is all yarn. Some stuff I need to go through, like old wallpaper and stuff. This tote here is all papers that I need to go through, as well as this here. These are just empty shoe boxes that I was considering using for storage, but I think I have enough storage containers that I don't need to. I used a couple of the shoe boxes over here in this, you can see. And I'll label them. One of them is labeled rocks, because that is actually what's in there. Anyways, these drawers here have, this one in the middle is all stamps. The one at the bottom is all papers. The top is going to be like painted papers and jelly printed papers, things like that. So, I know that was just a rambling mess, but this here is I have just a bunch of brown paper and paper bags, and for a newspaper. This is where I'll have my packing paper and bubble wrap and stuff for packing packages. And this opens and it has more things stored in shoe boxes. Like this one is all ribbons and trims and things. Some of them are just old like traveler's notebook type inserts that I've finished and have put into boxes and saved. And then I have some storage down here. This is papers and ink pads and things. And this one down here is all leather pieces and leather working tools, I should say. And I have an empty space there. I have this stack here of totes that were in there that I'm currently going through and sorting. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks, it's going to be a little while, I can show you a more finished and organized studio. I really love the space that I have here. I forgot to tell you, I got these little inspiration, like mood board things. This one's a cork board that I've just pinned up a few things that I really love that I've created, and these are some eco prints that I've made that I will do something with someday. In the meantime, I'm just gonna look at them because they're pretty. All right, bye. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm getting old, going blind. No, just kidding.